Okay, so basically, this is Skylines. Came out there in March. Really good game. Really enjoy it. Basic idea is make it. Basic principle is pretty simple. Build a city. Now, I really do enjoy this map. It's called like Lagoon or something. It's kind of a more tropical style map, or over the other maps. Also like the water, kind of. Particularly here now. So I suppose we're going to start off just doing a bit of residential. We'll actually just do these main roads first. Just put them out this way. That way, no. I feel like that just saves me trouble then. They're not exactly straight, but I mean, we're not going to get them straight, so then I get these double roads here. I have these kind of, no, up here. Kind of build these off of it then. If I can get it to work. Okay. So we can kind of build off these fellas here now. We're going to almost kind of, you know, I might even be making that obsolete, but we'll see how we're going, see how traffic works out, because sometimes traffic just doesn't work out properly. And let's say now if we're working out here, we can always just work these out here and just have kind of like residential here or an industrial here, working out like that. We got little roads. Now we're doing residential here, so I'm just going to go just have these nice roads. Have less people complaining about like noise pollution, stuff like that. Like, it doesn't even matter, they don't say anything to you about it, but you won't get like a fine or anything like that. But it's annoying not having that little bar up in the top telling you, oh yeah, sound pollution, mate. Have you ever heard of it? So that's looking nice enough. This is what I do now basically. I always just start off with columns like this, and then kind of work it through like that. I don't really put a lot of effort into spacing, but no, that's wrong. There we go. That looks nice. Now, there we go. First start, then I see how that goes. Now, I'm going to have to get power. Now, when it comes to power, dams are probably the most effective method, in my opinion, as they're actually relatively green. Now I could have bought that and made one here, but that kind of messes up because that's like a bit of a lake. That lake kind of goes funny when you do that. Well, it happened to me anyway. Now these guys are going to be like, they're going to need a little bit of commercial, so put commercial here. Or actually, so that's just going to, how shops and all that like. Now we're going to have to set up, now we'll kind of overflow for a while, but that's going to sort itself out soon enough. Now we're going to have to start out water. Now these are the ones that are actually going to pick up water. These are going to get rid of water, they're sewerage. Now these are not the cleanest way, they're in no way clean way of getting rid of sewage, but they're cheap and efficient, so they're going to do for now. Gonna give these guys water. The water. There we go. Now that amount should do me for a while now. I may need more eventually, but yeah, we'll come to that. Now let's see what these guys are doing. Now I like to base most of my cities around. I could put them more in residential, but I like to base most of my cities around heavy commercial, like, I'm gonna speed it up a bit. Heavy commercial, or you know, these fellas here, commercial zones, yeah. Basically offices and all that. Like, it makes for a cleaner city and a relatively better land value. So we're probably gonna move out here first, but we're gonna have to build this up first of all. Now, I'm probably after bloating the place with residential, but Yeah, I'll get rid of you two, them two. Now we'll wait for these guys to fill up now before we do anything else. So we may put industrial here now. See, the thing is with industrial, what I like to do is put down industrial and then kind of remove it and move it back further from our main, like, kind of residential areas. Now, I don't know is that the right way to do it, but it's what I do, and it tends to work. But sometimes then you might remove it, and the demand for industry will go down majorly for it just in general, like, so it can kind of screw you over at the same time. But no, for here now, because there's going to be a lot of trucks in and out, it's best to just have it well organized from the get-go. Save yourself a lot of time when it comes to actual comes from the transport, because like I think the biggest things that happens later on in the game you get is that traffic just becomes a nightmare. They don't know where they're going or what to do, like, so god damn it. Okay, that might be taking it a little bit too far, but it's fine. It doesn't cost too much money. Alright, we're gonna have to lose money to make money in this game, so if you're not making profit for the first initial, like, probably half an hour of the game, unless you're fairly quick and efficient, which I am certainly not. No, there we go. Let's see how that goes now. They need police. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to get... I'll get you fire, doctors, and Cardi Shiakanda. Okay, you need power and water. Well, we'll most certainly be able to get you water. I think actually it'll be as easy just get them power straight from the dam. Yeah, it'll be as easy because we can kind of bring it over this way then. A bit more leverage with it, like. I really do like the whole system when it comes to electricity and stuff, that unless you haven't played it, you only have to connect it out of these green sectors or areas, or not green, blue areas. You have to connect that's the only connections you need basically, and they'll build up their own connections through that from house to house. It's actually pretty handy. It's a pretty effective way of doing it as well, so. And as you'll see now, there's a lot of traffic here with trucks and all that, like. So I think I made the right decision of having those roads, but no. Okay, for you, for garbage, I like to keep it on the. I'm gonna go for incinerator first of all. Because it costs more, but it's far more efficient. So we have a nice little town, nice and relaxed. The police station. That's pretty funny. They work at the clinic, but they park in front of the police station. I mean, AI in this game is pretty silly, but like, I mean, it's AI. Like the fact that it's there is pretty cool. No, actually, I don't want to put you there. We're not gonna go for that yet. Now I'm gonna start put down a school now, so we can actually get a bit of an educated workforce. So we can just start building out with like offices and stuff. So as you can see, they're not like they're probably going to end up working over here in the industrial. I forgot some. I'm gonna have to get a crematorium as well. Again, crematorians, they take up far less space than graveyards. I don't know, they're more expensive as well, are they? Yeah, but like, I mean, at the beginning of the game, money isn't major, and like, if money, like, I would consider the city a failure if this is like, for me now, from my perspective, I'm kind of impatient, so I just go straight away to try and get as much, build out as much as I can, and then let's say I might go down and take out 3 loans. But usually, if you're at that stage, you're in a situation where you can turn it around pretty easily. I'm gonna get more into residential. But I think it's like pretty realistic that you're gonna make a loss when you first start playing, so. God damn it, they're building up fast. Alright, it's causing congestion. Yeah, I might actually delete that, because if we can just move it above, it's gonna, because that it's just kind of stopping people actually moving. No, that's a bad idea. No, sure, don't know, I might just leave it like that, because it's gonna stop, it's gonna slow down movement into the industrial area when these guys can just go around this way. And there's like, and yeah, it's the handiest way to go about it. I might just throw it on another bit down here. It's a very nice looking town, alright, actually. I do like those streets with the trees on it. Makes the town look a lot nicer, cleaner. I don't know how much it affects land value, but you're there we go. Oh, I thought that was a smiley face. That was disappointing. That was really disappointing. God damn it. Okay. Let's start building up this way again. Ah, you son of a bitch. This city's actually beginning to look quite nice. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, there you go, my friend. Okay. Yeah, you can have problems there. Yeah. You're right. That's fine. Try and get it as free moving as possible. I don't think I'm going to start buying areas until I more or less max out this. Got as much out of it as I possibly can. No, I'm going to have to re-water. I'm going to have to do water here again now, so I'm going to get the pipes. Pretty nice now, alright. Very low demand for industry though. Are they educated? Like, I don't see why. Excuse me. I don't see why they're struggling to get workers when the majority of these guys are uneducated. 10, 8, 13, 13, 12. Yeah, that's doesn't make sense to me. Well, actually, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me at all. And like, I like to keep them separate, because when you start mixing them in, like, let's say residential here now, there'll be a major problem with oh shit, sorry. God damn it, no. Do that. Sorry, guys. But there'd be a major problem here when it comes to land value. They'll be there the whole time complaining to me about land value, which is pretty annoying. So it means if we can kind of work out this way, it will not be as much of a problem. That's definitely one of the more difficult things in this game, is trying to figure out land. Well, not figure it out, but like keep it up, because it affects a lot of basically are all of residents affected by land price. So we need to try and keep it up as. This is a really pleasant looking town I can look at. Might actually try on a bus route now, but all I'm at it is start off relatively easy. Or what am I thinking? It must just be a bit funnier. Create line. Basically trying to cover as much land as possible. There really isn't a whole lot of use for buses at the moment, I don't think. But it makes kind of like makes people happy. It brings up happiness, like stuff like that. But it would make more sense now. Let's say if I had a lot of uneducated workers, I could set up a bus route to the industry, and they'd be pretty happy about that. Like, things aren't too slow here, are they? No, that's what I'm worried about now, is that it's going to be too slow. No, it's not really, it's moving free enough. But if a lot of people are coming, I don't know that I start way too close to the actual thing to give them enough space. So if that becomes a problem, I'm going to probably, what I could do is just break this off and move it back here. But that means I'm going to have to buy this piece of land, and that's... I don't really have a lot of money at the moment. I'm not even making profit at the moment, really. Should really keep an eye on my money. So put that more... Industry. I'm going to keep this generic now. I'm not going to put down any of these, because... or any districts, because I don't feel like there is any need for it at the moment. I could try oil, but I think that lowers land value quite significantly, so I might just like be a bit relaxed with it. I might. Is there a fire brigade, I suppose? I might just... yeah, that's a lot of money on here, I'll leave it. No, okay, look, there we go. We can kind of build this out now. Excuse me. No, what's this? Not enough educated workers. Okay. That's easy to fix. Excuse me. This costs money, so I'm just gonna have to... yeah, I'm gonna have to YOLO it. bring up the education levels of okay, I made a mistake here now. Wait. Not enough money, alright. Yep. Alright. Fucking economic recession already. God damn it. Wait, no. The one thing that does annoy me with this game is that you're not very accurate when it comes to actual zoning. It's pretty difficult. Like, so let's say you've one building here that's just like affecting a road. You can't really delete it. You have to delete the whole zone, which just makes the game quite difficult in that sense. Okay, well, we're getting a bit more of it. The lands or the people are getting a bit more educated. Now this is probably going to be our suburb area though, because we've got a lot of small houses, and small houses that are actually nice houses as well. Like they're the kind of the more expensive houses. So we're going to start building down this way when it comes to commercial and residential. We'll build down this way, and we're going to probably hopefully build out here. We're going to build out this way, so we're going to have that close to the motorway. This thing kind of, we can, maybe if we buy out here we could connect it up here as well, but it doesn't really bother me this side when it comes to when it comes to roads, because the majority of people are going to be from the city itself. Okay, now we have a bit of a problem here in the sense that these people, okay, trying to figure out now what I can do to alleviate this. Okay, well, we're at least making money now. I mean, could we bring that over? No, see, that's too small a road. We're gonna have to make some form of bridge, I would think, or a tunnel even, if you wanted that. It's not that slow either. It's not really. Yeah, it's not that slow. It's just I have a feeling that it's going to cause a lot of bother, and particularly now if we have garbage trucks going in here, it's gonna cause a lot of stress. Maybe now these guys will actually not be that educated and will start working here. Will lack the education. Buildings on. Oh yeah, I need to put fire down here. That makes them happy. Well, we're making profit now, so let me probably pay back the lower. And now it's mostly waiting.